Good morning, dear language lovers. Today on 17 June, Tuesday, 2025, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major names of the Hindu deity. I'm Chintu M. Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major names of the people and to see how words have been structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first news site of the day. India moving citizens in Iran, Israel to safer places. We start with the standard sentence where the doer is India. India. Then we have got the verb in its ing form, move. M-O-V-E is a very important verb in English language.
Move.
Move. Change position. India. Verb in its ing form. So that must have the B pattern. India is moving. Citizen. C-I-T-I-Z-E-N. As we know, the letter C can have either hard K sound or soft S sound. Here we can feel the S sound.
Citizen.
Citizen. The accent falls on the first syllable. A person who is a member of a particular country.
Citizen.
That is in plural. Citizens in Iran, Israel to safer places. Safer. S-A-F-E-R, that will act as the adjective form.
Safe.
Safe, safer, safest. Not in danger. Places. P-L-A-C-E, that is in its plural form, rhymes with the verb a, play.
Place.
Place. India is moving citizens in Iran, Israel to safer places. Now we move to next suicide. A farmer dies after being electrocuted from illegal snare. The doer is farmer, F-A-R-M-E-R. It has got a very important pronunciation where the middle R is silent.
Farmer.
Farmer. There are two syllables and the accent falls on the first syllable. Someone who owns or takes care of a farm.
Farmer.
Farmer dies. D-I-E. It's a very important, very common verb in English language.
Die.
D-I. We can feel that I diphthong. Die. You stop being alive. Die is a verb from the noun death, and it has got an adjective called death. Farmer dies after being electrocuted. E-L-E-C-T-R-O-C-U-T-E. So that is a very important verb.
Electrocute.
Electrocute. We have four syllables and the accent for second syllable.
Electrocute.
Electrocute. To kill someone by causing electricity to flow through their body. Farmer dies. Farmer does die after being electrocuted from illegal snare. Illegal. I-L-L-E-G-A-L. That is the opposite of the word legal.
Illegal.
Illegal. Not allowed by law. Illegal snare, S-N-A-R-E, that is under beautiful noun.
Snare.
It's a device for catching small animals, so it's usually a trap. Illegal snare. Farmer dies, farmer does die. Why does farmer die? So that is how the questions can be set. Now we move to next news item. India's total trade deficit narrows to $6.6 billion. It's a very important news item. Our duty is to find out the doer part, India's total trade deficit. So that is a very important now. D-E-F-I-C-I-T. So it has got a beautiful pronunciation also. Deficit. Deficit financing. India's total trade deficit narrows. The main verb is narrow, N-A-R-R-O-W, narrows to 6.6 billion.
Deficit.
Deficit. The total amount by which money spent is more than money received. Deficit. Then comes the verb of the sentence, N-A-R-R-O-W. So that is very important word.
Narrow.
It can act as adjective as well as verb, having a small difference. It is getting small. So the verb meaning is to become less wide.
narrow,
Narrow. That O sound is very prominent. India's total trade deficit does narrow. Does India's total trade deficit narrow to $6.6 billion? Why does India's total trade deficit narrow to $6.6 billion? India's total trade deficit narrows to $6.6 billion, doesn't it? Now we come to next news item. Rain disrupts normal life in state. Rain is the doer. What does it do? It disrupts. D-I-S-R-U-P-T. So that is a beautiful word with two syllables. So that is rain disrupts. Rain does disrupt. Does rain disrupt? Why does rain disrupt? All the language properties can be expected.
disrupt,
Disrupt. Accent falls on the second syllable. Disrupt. To prevent something from happening. Disrupt. What does it disrupt? Normal life. Life is under beautiful noun with a diphthong, I diphthong.
life,
I for life. The rain disrupts. Rain does disrupt. Why does rain disrupt? Rain disrupt, doesn't it? Normal life is disrupted by rain. Now we come to last news item of the day. Delay in assent to bill to hit private university plans. Delay. So it is very important word. So that can act as a noun, a verb, okay.
delay,
Delay. To make something happen at a later time. Delay. Delay in what? Delay in assent. A-S-S-E-N-T. So that is under beautiful noun.
assent,
It's official agreement. Assent. The accent falls on the second syllable. Assent. To bill, to hit. We have the preposition, the word to twice. The first one is the infinitive form, to bill. Then to hit. To hit will act as an infinitive actually. The other one is a preposition, so it's a noun form. To bill, to hit private university plans. To hit will act as a purposeful activity of the word hit. So that is actually an infinitive. Private university plans. So dear language lovers, our duty is to see how a word is structured in a sentence. A word has got different properties like spellings, sounds, and the lexical feature. If we carefully manage them, definitely we can construct our own sentences. This is how we grow in our vocabulary as well as sentence construction practices. I wish you all the best in your language journey. Have a great day. Thank you very much.